Hello everybody, my name is Thor Young. I'm a moderator at Bear Bull Traders, and I would like to do a recap for you on my trades today. Before I get into my trades, I just wanted to go ahead and give a little shout out to everybody on the YouTube and want to let you know that my birthday is coming, and my birthday is going to be in New York City. We're doing a big meetup there. We're going to have probably, from the looks of it, around 100 members attending from the BBT family and abroad. Andrew's going to be there. Carlos is going to be there. We're going to have Kyle there. We're going to have Mike B is going to be there. Basically, anybody from the BBT. The only from your pre-market show, everyone you're used to seeing. Only one we're going to be missing is our dear buddy Norm. He's in Texas with his family. 4th of July is a mandatory holiday there. He's got to light off some fireworks and cook some barbecue. So much love to my brother Norm. We will be missing you, my friend. But otherwise, pretty much everybody else is going to be there. It is an open invitation, so anybody out there in YouTube land, if you'd like to come by and hang out, it's going to be at the Three Monkeys Bar, 8 p.m. on the 3rd. Look forward to seeing you there if you're going to come by. Now, before I get on to the trades, if you don't mind, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you wouldn't mind, throw me a like, and of course, ring that bell so you get notified when our good stuff comes out. So, on to the trades. Today was a very interesting day, and before I get into Nike here, I'm actually going to flip back over to the SPY. So if you're looking at the SPY today, SPY had a pretty tight range, kind of like a mid-level pivot range, but you can see we're already kind of sitting high on this range, and then we're sitting mid-level on this range. And what happens basically with stocks like this and the SPY is they end up being very, very choppy when they're like this. So, and as you can see for the open especially, the SPY was just absolutely chopping up and down, right? So this makes trading SPY related or ETF related stocks that are correlating very, very difficult to trade. So it's really, really important when you have the market in a range like this, like the SPY pressing for all-time highs, but stuck in a narrow range on lower volume, you're really going to want to focus on stocks that have catalyst. So today we had two very easy choices for stocks. One of them was SPCE, that's Virgin Galactic. They had catalyst news of the FAA granting them the license that they need to be able to start commercially flying, which is fantastic news for them, and that's got them bouncing a bit. Especially in the pre-market, and then Nike came out with some really nice earnings at the after hours yesterday. Nike got a great pop off of that. So first, I'll show you SPCE. Not all great things here. If you come into my 1-minute chart, SPCE opened, did a little bit of a squeeze, and you see this big wick here. I was in before that happened. We did this little squeeze up, and then we went down and we lost this pre-market low level here. So I went short there, got 1R captured at 2R, and then it pulled back. I stopped out at break even, and then it wicked up again. I did the same thing short. It went down. I went ahead and stopped out at break even. And then I tried one more short here and gave it a little wider stop and figured I'd play it as a swing, an intraday swing down, but that didn't work, and I stopped out and lost an R on that. So space here, nothing, right? Actually, might be down about $5 or $10 at the end of this position because of a little slippage there. I only wanted to go out at 50 something, and I ended up not going out till 60. So I think I took a couple cents slippage there. So luckily, my good buddy Nike was here to save the day. So Nike, as you can see here, after hours, like I talked about, just a massive gap that it did after hours. Traded really, really aggressive, and then this morning during pre-market was just edging up ever so lightly. What I like to do on these stocks is I like to let it sell off right at the beginning, and then I play long off of a key level. That way I get a nice move on it. And then as you can see here, we had this pre-market level here down on the bottom. You can see these multiple tests, and that held really well. We also have S1, which is one of the pivot areas that I use a lot. And then you'll notice we sold off heavily down into that level, bounced, and then held, right? So I went long, gave it the loss of my candle. This was a beautiful breakup, almost 3-to-1 here, almost 5-to-1. And then I dropped my main core of my position all the way up here. Now, because this is Nike and it's a $150 stock, my positions are going to be a little smaller than that. But my core position drop here was still 150 shares. right? 150 shares moving from basically 151 to 153.50. Not bad, right? Get a couple dollars move out of that. $400 just in those shares, right? And then we got some more money dropped in here, right, in between. So all in all, about 5R up total. I tried a little ad here on my remaining rider position that I wanted to ride up higher, but I went out on that at a little bit above average just because it looked too weak. And sure enough, we came right down. Almost would have stopped out even my original entry before we rallied and squeezed up a little bit. But all in all, now we're stuck in the chop, so I'm glad I didn't get back in and I just left Nike alone. Got this really big move, like I said, captured even with the loss from space, which was minimal. Still managed to capture 4 to 5R. I only need 3R a day in order to do well, and that's it. So those are my 2 trades for the day. Again, remember, on days where you expect the market to be choppier, it's really, really important to look for catalyst stocks with fundamental news that help their bottom line, because you're going to want to look for where the large participants are going to be gathering that day, and you're going to want to play that move. So I hope this was helpful for everyone. I hope everyone had a great trading week. Look forward to seeing everybody next week at the birthday bash. And as always, everybody, keep it green. Peace. Thanks.